It is an honor being here celebrating mothers with all of you. I also celebrate the children who have blessed us with their gift of life. I will call the bravest person I know and the one I love most in this world, Val. Val, celebrating the big 40 soon, has faced many challenges, and to name a few, growing up without a father, having a perfectionistic mother with undiagnosed OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, until my late 30s, exhibiting signs of ADHD and OCD when 5 years old, a learning disability which testing confirmed because of the huge discrepancy between verbal and performance IQ in grade 4, at the time reading at a grade 7 level, when suggestions from professionals were not followed through in the school system. Social isolation from peers at all ages, work and school environments, including university, that did not support the unique person Val is. Suspected Asperger's, now called ASD or autism spectrum disorder, and anxiety and depression. Val has received many gifts as well. A loving mom, a grandmother and grandfather who loved both of us unconditionally, the freedom to spend summers in the country at the family cottage, the intelligence and determination to receive a university degree and some post-grad education, giving a talk to scientists about research completed while studying, and high-level jobs. At this time, I cannot share all of the story with you. I can tell you, however, the greatest support and lack of supports I have had and still have, dealing with both myself and a child with mental disabilities. Our greatest gift has been the unconditional love and support we received from my mom and dad. Love and support within a family, whatever that family may look like, whether it is relatives, close friends, or caring support workers, are crucial components to self-acceptance, health, and well-being. No person can grow and thrive in isolation. We both had a psychologist when Val was young, and after the testing in grade 4, a follow-up at the IWK. Val had a psychiatrist during some university and work years. Val has been in and out of hospital a number of times, never with any lasting support or success. Medications changed, time went on. The final break happened in 2013 when Val, after losing job and personal belongings, and me not knowing if Val was still alive, was finally taken to hospital and remained there for 7 weeks. Upon discharge, with nowhere to go except a homeless shelter, since there were no supports for Val in the system, and against the advice of professional workers at the hospital, I took Val home for a month until I could figure out what to do. Being on a disability myself and living in a less than 500 square foot apartment, I felt I could not give Val the supports needed. It seemed no one could give Val the supports needed. The mental health clinic discharged Val to the family doctor and set us up to take the Family Matters program, an in-home number of sessions with 2 professionals from the clinic, as the team there were unable or unwilling to work with Val. The SPD, or Services for People with Disabilities, have a waiting list that could be 5+ years for a placement. So the 1 month turned into over 4 years. When I was taken to the hospital for major emergency surgery, and after 9 days in hospital, the SPD approved 2 hours a day for 30 days of home care for Val. It was evident I could not put out the energy required to look after someone disabled. So after a convincing call from a close and caring family member to SPD as to the effect the stress was having on my life, Val was placed in a group home with 5 other people. It is not the best environment for Val. The professional workers agree, but there are no small option homes available at this time, and with the lack of housing and services available, there seemed to be no options. Although I am grateful there was something, it broke my heart to let Val go, and breaks my heart every phone call, often twice a day, and every visit, often 5 times a week, when all Val wants is to come home. Financially and emotionally, there are not enough supports provided for me to care for Val and myself at home, and would that be the best for both of us? The staff at the group home are working best they can to motivate Val, whose extreme anxiety prevents being able to go outside. Bed and bedroom have become the isolation and accompanying loneliness chamber, except when I come to visit. I still feel like I am Val's only connection to the world. The psychiatrist I was fortunate to find for Val for a few years has recently closed her practice, so that support has vanished once again. SPD has approved 6 sessions with a psychologist, which is coming up. Dare I hope that someone can connect with Val. I am the only living person Val trusts, and I am getting old and tired from continually struggling internally and with a system that does not have the supports needed for the disabled. Through my own struggle with mental illness, and although I could not continue to work as a teacher because of it, I feel lucky to have had the supports of family, friends, and doctors, and the key components of determination and courage. I have had an amazing psychiatrist for 18 years who has studied with John Kabat-Zinn and brings the mindfulness practice into her therapy. It is through this support, the practice of mindfulness meditation, yoga, and perhaps some wisdom that comes with age, that brings me peace and, yes, joy amongst the struggles. I question who has failed Val. Genetics, parents, teachers, peers, unaccepting work environments for people with disabilities, the mental health system, doctors, psychologists, psychiatrists, mental health clinics, misdiagnosis or lack of diagnosis of mental illness, government agencies, or self. It is not one thing, one person, one agency. We are all in this together. Let us all work towards turning failure into success. The Mindfulness Path to Self-Compassion by Christopher Germer, PhD, states, deep within all beings is the wish to be happy and free from suffering. That includes me, Val, Jen, and all persons, disabled or not. Is that too much to strive for? Thank you.